Hi. Okay, so the book that I did was The World Without Us, written by Alan Wiseman, published by St. Martin's Thomas Dune Books. So, The World Without Us is an expansion from Alan's article, Earth Without People. It talks about what the world would be like if humans disappeared. Wiseman talks about neighborhoods that would become forests within 500 years and things like plastic, bronze, statues, radioactive waste would be the things that last the longest on Earth, and everything else is engulfed by the forest and nature. He kind of explains it as nature's taking revenge back on Earth after humans just magically disappear. So humans basically are here for one day and then they're gone the next. And as they leave, the forest begins growing bigger and bigger and taking over the city or cities. And it's gone back to like what Earth was like before humans were created. Once people disappear, the world will start to clean itself. So Alan talks about the world just destroying homes and our creations, and that our homes would last about maybe 50 years, 100 years tops at most. And so, what is my next thing? So each chapter kind of goes into what nature and what would technically happen after humans are gone. In chapter 3, Alan talks about New York City going down the drain during the first rainfall. The subways hold nearly 13 million gallons of water daily, and they have special dams that people have to monitor every time it rains. So the subways will flood. After humans are gone, they'll erode away the subways and the road will cave in. And wildlife will start taking back their habitats. So animals start coming back and chewing and nesting away in their homes and making it their habitats again in Alan's eyes. Alan also talks about glaciers and how they are still moving and how the ice age is coming later than expected. It'll take about 100,000 years just for CO2 levels to return the way they are. And he also talks about that plastic, it's gonna be with us forever. So even after humans are gone, plastic will still be on the earth. And even though nature is coming back and the earth is going back to what it was before humans came, plastic is still gonna remain on the earth since it is an essential. And how it takes longer to decay. I'm sorry. So I just take that as the way that us as humans treat the earth now, when things, as we get older, we're seeing like a lot of disasters that are happening, such as mass murders, shootings, how the government is handling situations that happen, how president is handling certain situations and what he thinks of certain people that are here on earth. We're kind of adding to that situation and how we act, like how we throw waste outside or we pollute the lakes, rivers, and oceans and stuff. And so when we leave, me sort of saying when we leave is like when we kill ourselves or we go off the earth, we're affecting where we've left. So all of the pollution and all of like us throwing waste away, once we're gone, who's gonna be there to clean it up? Nobody. And we will be just leaving it here. And in Alan's eyes, the earth is going to just go over and take over and go back to the way that it used to be. But I don't think it's necessarily going to be the way it used to be, since we as humans are damaging the earth. I think that it's going to be nature and animals and beautiful in a sort of way, but also tainted with us as a human footprint. So I like the idea of the book and how it paints a picture of what the world would be like when us as humans are gone. And the picture is light, I don't know how to say it. The picture is kind of bright, showing that, our homes will be like destroyed, but it'll be back to nature, and animals are gonna come back and go back to their habitat. It's gonna be like just it's gonna be earth without humans, and it's gonna be forest and trees and animals, which I believe is very beautiful to hear. It's just gonna be nature, but it's also going to have, like Alan said in his book, plastic takes a longer time to get rid of. So it's going to have the human footprint of plastic and pollution and the trash we leave around, all of that, which shows the ugly side of us as humans and how we treat our earth. So I recommend this book. I think it's really interesting to paint a picture of what the world would be like without us in it. I find it to be very beautiful, very peaceful, also very hard to like understand, to think about, because it's really important that we take care of our earth and that we keep it the way that that it was intended before we were put on this earth. And I think that the book kind of opens eyes to people of, this is what could happen, and we need to take care of our earth, because when we are gone, who will be there to pick it up and who will be there to take care of it? So that is it for my presentation. Thank you.